Alright guys, so we're just finishing up part 1 of the video series here on the new 60-acre farm in Minnesota. It turned out so much better than I could have imagined. I did really not know going into this project how much we were going to get done this year. We are really on the clock for getting beans in the ground. This food plot opened up way nicer than I thought it was going to. As you can see behind us, on this terrace we actually built a gigantic access wall, also with all the trees that we pulled for the in and out access with the box blind on this terrace. Once that blind is up there, we'll be windproof. Any north, northwest, west wind, we'll pretty much be ready to rock and roll, be blowing right down this little ditch, and we'll be surrounded by all the food. And it really is something special. Can't thank Nick at Nick Skid and Steer enough for coming down with the ASV, opening all this up. We decided to go the tree pulling route instead of mulching them or anything like that. It really reduced the amount of debris that's down here. It's gonna be minimal cleaning. We're gonna just no-till the property this year and get over as much of this stuff as we can. We think it'll clean up over the next year too, but just the aerial shots that we got and everything was pretty cool. It's gonna end up being just under 3 acres of beans that we'll have in here. Obviously it's got pine trees and stuff scurried throughout it, but it's cool. As you can see behind me here too, we kept these pine trees as a wall, and we did another one over here, and it's just gonna bottleneck the deer down within 20 yards of the blind. And so we'll end up having a scrape post right here. It'll be 20 yards, 30 yards from the box blind that we'll put in here later after it's planted, but it's really setting up nice. All this food is on the south side of all the bedding, and so any predominant wind, north, northwest, west, we're walking into that coming in here and sneaking up this ditch in between that wall. And so we could have literally deer scattered throughout the whole food plot, and they won't even know that we're here. So before we got Nick down here, the skid loader, we actually came in here. I sprayed as much of the grass as I could to get it kind of just ready, soaking in all of that. And then also Jake came down with a brush mower, and we mowed as much as we could to just kind of give Nick a picture and use his time to the best of his ability. Seeing what trees need to be pulled and all of that is just kind of like a nice little outline for him. And so that worked out really well. The next part of phase 1 was to have Nick come down with the ASV skid loader. He came down with a tree puller and the grapples, and in 7 hours I think we pulled 80 to 100 trees and just really opened this all up nice. It's gonna be huge for holding deer on the property. There's already really good deer numbers here. I think the landowner, between the existing food plot to the road, which is probably 300 yards, he found 15 sheds last year. So that's exciting, knowing that the thermal cover is already holding the deer here. It's just one more step to kind of get them in here, make them feel comfortable, and spend more of their time here during daylight hours. So we're really excited. Can't thank Nick enough for coming down here, putting in the work. In 7 hours, it's insane what we were able to do with that ASV though. So looking forward to all of that. Now all that's left is to put beans in the ground, but we're excited. We'll keep filming all of it, and stick with us and stay tuned for the next video.